So guys, welcome back to the DLG. My name is Skip. Today we're going to do a little bit of maintenance on the Volkswagen. Actually, it's trying to get it running. I actually had a major breakdown on the road, had to be towed home, and I've been waiting for some parts to show up. But before we get into all of that, cooking up some breakfast right now once again. And got to have a good breakfast before you go out on the road, before you go out and start doing your daily chores. So what I'm doing here is I'm making a breakfast pizza. I've got a piece of pita bread here that I've already toasted in the toaster oven, some pizza sauce, and then I've got some chopped up, this is mozzarella cheese, and I've also got some mild cheddar cheese that I'm going to put on this. And then in the pan over here, I put a little bit of coconut oil in the pan, and I'm cooking up some turkey sausage, and I'm going to add an egg to it. I'm going to put that on top of the pita bread pizza, and this will make up my breakfast. So underneath all this cheese is the pizza sauce, the toasted pita bread, and also that egg and sausage mixture. So this is what I call my breakfast pizza. I'm going to actually try this. This will be the first time. I've never made this before. It's kind of an experiment, guys. So guys, breakfast turned out to be really, really good. What happened with the bug is that I was driving down the road, it was going like crazy, and all of a sudden it just shut off, just like I turned the key off. And I wasn't sure exactly what was going on, so I actually pulled the distributor apart and discovered that the wire going from the points over to the condenser was actually rubbing on the distributor cam and shorted out. So what I did was just decided, because I added so many different things to the equation, and I'm still not getting spark to the spark plug. So I bought a whole new set of spark plugs, and then I bought a brand new distributor. And this is an electronic ignition distributor, but it actually requires a different coil. This coil here, it comes with its own bracket, actually puts off a lot more spark. So I'm really excited about this. So now I know I have a good distributor with good parts, a good coil, and then I bought a couple of extra parts because I'm going to go ahead and rebuild that old distributor. I bought a new cap, points and condenser, new rotor, and so I'm going to have that as a spare. So let's go down and install all this new stuff. So guys, I'm starting out by putting in new spark plugs, and before you do any kind of spark plug work, you want to make sure and check your gap. And on these particular plugs, you're supposed to set them at about 26 for this 1641 motor. I'm not going to really go into installing the spark plugs, because if you guys have ever done these spark plugs, you know, you just put the wrench on it and take them out and put them back in. You want to make sure that you start these by hand. And I usually take my socket, which has a little rubber boot inside there that kind of holds the plug in, and I set that in there, and then I run it inside the motor and start it by hand. Put it in about as far as I can by hand. You don't want hardly any resistance when you're putting these in. If you're getting resistance, especially right away, you're probably cross-threading it, and that's the worst thing you can do. You do not want to cross-thread these spark plugs. Okay guys, spark plug wrench, gap tool, brand new spark plug, here we go. So guys, what you want to do when you're getting when you're replacing this distributor is you want to get this right here, that's your rotor pointing at the number one cylinder, and that would be top dead center on this indexed pulley right here. Okay, so I've rotated this pulley by doing this, and I've got it right up to top dead center right now. Directly behind the distributor right here, there's a bolt, and that releases this clamp. Pull that out of there, and then do exactly the opposite to put the new distributor in. Okay guys, I got the old distributor out, and this is the new one. And so what I'm going to do is orient it the same way and try and get this pointing in the right direction. And first I have to put the bracket back on. It would be this one right here. That would be this bracket. it kind of just squishes right on there. I want that rotor going the right direction. I don't know if you can see that. I can't see anything. It's so bright out here. I'm sorry, guys, I can't see the screen. So we want to get that kind of going the right direction. Make sure there's no dirt on this little O-ring right here. Get this kind of put back the way it's supposed to go. Okay, guys, so that new distributor just slid right in there. The bracket is in place. I just have to replace that nut on the back side, and then replace the cap. Make sure I get all the spark plug wires in the right place. And then the next step is to put a new coil in that's compatible with this electronic distributor. So guys, it looks like I did everything that I'm supposed to do. I got the static timing done. I've got the new coil put in, the new distributor, new spark plugs. Made sure that all the spark plug wires were run to the right spot. You want to make sure that you get everything in the right place. So the only thing left to do right now is start her up and see if she runs. If it runs, we'll go get the timing light and we'll do a timing light test on it. All right, let's see what happens. There you go. Wow. Perfect. Yeah, I can tell. A little bit of a miss in it right now, so probably needs to be timed with the timing light. Take it for a test drive. We'll see you in a few minutes, guys. So guys, I'm pretty happy right now because I've been without the bug now for probably close to 3 or 4 weeks, and it took a while to get the parts in. I actually ordered the parts from J-Bugs, and they got them out to me as soon as they had them in stock. So I'm really happy. The bug is running better than it ever has, and thanks for watching. Be sure and like and subscribe, share this video if you like, and we'll see you guys next time right here on the DLG. Thanks for watching, guys.